All right, guys. There's like three different stories I want to talk about on DJ Wolf Live. I'm so oh man, I just I don't even know where to begin. I'm really so upset. You know what? Let me get started before I forget because it's pissing me the fuck off. This is DJ Wolf Live. All right, guys. First thing up for Biz. I was watching a clip from MSNBC where Donald Trump was saying that he had something on Obama, something to do with something called Obama Gate. Now, here's the thing. You decide all of a sudden you have an investigation about something to do with Obamagate. All these years, okay? No one's talked about it. No one's addressed by any Obamagate. Obama was not involved in any major scandal. Now all of a sudden you say he was involved in a major scandal regarding the Russians trying to block the Russians from helping you get elected, something like that. I don't know. My thing over there is that I'm sick and tired of this son of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sick and tired of this guy. You got hundreds upon thousands of people dying, not only in this country but around the world, over a mysterious, very mysterious virus that's killing people left and right. Okay? You got over 1.4 million people in this country alone suffering from this virus. Okay? This virus is no joke. And I think it's been around for quite some time. Within the past year, so I've talked about that before. You see people wearing masks left and right all over the place. 2 people in your organization are already sick from it. Your valet and Vice President Trump's press secretary. Okay? So this disease, this illness, this virus is not a joke. People are really suffering from this mess, man. And you're playing how you're playing fucking games with politics. I'm gonna tell you right now, and I don't give a fuck what anybody say. This is how I feel. Fuck politics, motherfuckers. This ain't the time for the bullshit. The time is to get people back on track by getting people healthy, man. This game with playing politics has got to fucking stop. Stop being such a selfish bastard. I'm sick of this shit. Anyway, enough of this fraud in chief, because I'm going to, from now on, I'm dead serious. I'm going to refer this motherfucker as the fraud in chief. Yeah, I said it. I'm so upset. People talking about, well, you would get more viewers from the channel if you didn't curse so much. To be honest, I don't curse as much as I used to. And I still don't get any viewers, you know. But that's all right. I try to come straight at you because you know what? Yeah, this is for all I hear, baby. And I don't give a damn. All right. Now, I'm trying to remember what the next story was. The next story was about this brother who I forgot where it was at. I had to see it. Big shout out to Cut to the Chase TV. He actually presented the video. I think it was in the Carolinas someplace. I don't remember. But this brother, I guess he was a furniture driving a truck for a furniture place or something. I guess he had to go deliver some furniture. And he was in a gated community. And actually, he was on his way out. He had just made a delivery. And he got stopped by this guy. I guess he was a HOA chief of that community. Asked him a bunch of questions. What are you doing here? Blah, blah, blah. And brothers just said, sir, it's none of your business, which is not. He's not police. This guy was not a police officer. He was not any kind of law enforcement official to ask him even that question anyway. Even if he did, he still was wrong. He's acting like, oh, this black man can't do his job. All right. What really tripped me out is white people, they get on their high horse and talk that bullshit about, well, we're out here trying to. We've had series of robberies. That's the bullshit they come up with. We've had series of robberies. Bullshit. Okay. So you want to make it your duty to stop a black man from doing his fucking job because of something you thought was going on, because you don't trust any black person around your neighborhood at all, because they're always above. Well above suspicion. In terms of you suspecting every black person coming out your neighborhood. White privilege is getting emboldened. And I'm sick of that too. Then another guy stopped asking the same thing. All the guy wanted to do was just continue on with his job. It's just ridiculous. I'm sick of it, man. I'm just like, it just pisses me the fuck off, man. It's just the quality of life in our country anymore is just going downhill, And white people are emboldened to just fuck with people with impunity for no reason. It just really frustrates and irritates the shit out of me to no end. And then you have, and I just wanted to mention this. It's a little bit off the subject, but not really. Tiger King. I just saw pretty much all except most of 5 and 6, which is the last 2 episodes of the series. This show is a trip. I'm gonna say that. And I watched it, and I'm gonna go into detail in another podcast about it because it's a very interesting documentary, to say the least. First of all, I'm going to say this. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. And number 2, the one thing that most of these guys got in common, they are primarily, I know they're not Democrats, they're primarily white, right-wing nut jobs. Okay? And they hire all kinds of people to work for them. And most of these guys, not all of them, but most of these guys that they hire to work with them at those wildlife refuges have virtually almost no real experience. Yeah, you heard that right. Almost no real experience, no real understanding of animals other than what the people who run the place teach them. And they're right-wing nuts. You can tell all of them pretty much from the south, or out in the west, in the mountain areas or whatever of the country. Oklahoma. I'm sorry. Yeah, some place like Oklahoma, Florida, and South Carolina, and those places like that. Yeah. So you know what that's all about. And all of them own tigers. One guy owned, I think the Tiger King guy owned at one point owned over 200. Tigers and other exotic animals, man. I'm like, this is crazy. And I was thinking about something. I had a theory about that, but I'm going to talk about that in another podcast. But I just want to let you guys know, and they're all, these redneck people all own all these big lines and stuff, but there's a lot to it that I'm going to talk about in another podcast because I got a lot of theories about this. I'm going to tell you. If you have seen Tiger King, I'm going to tell you right now, it is all real. This is an all true story. You can't make this shit up. Trust me on that. I've seen it, and I'm still like, what the fuck? And I'm telling you, it's a lot going on, man. It's a soap opera that they could not make up just because this stuff is real and it's true. It's a documentary. It actually happened. They do some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen in a documentary in my life. you will be blown away from it when you see it. But I got some theories on it. All right, guys and gals. That's all I got right now. Just had to vent a little bit about Trump's stupidity, as well as that young brother who was on the truck trying to do his job and got stopped by two white guys in the gay community for no reason because he was dropping off furniture and was on his way out. Tiger King, those guys number rednecks. That's all they are. And it's a lot. It's a lot to it in that. I will explain it in another podcast coming soon. This is DJ Wolf. I'm out.